and welcome everyone. I wanted to get this reading up for the weekend to give us a little bit of just information about how this energy is going to go. So I asked the Oracle of the Roses, and it gave us the Innovator card. So I'm sitting here, I'm doing my, shuffling my Divine Feminine deck, and I'm going to see which card speaks to us. The Innovator is one who starts, they're free thinking. See how this one is standing out? All of these are blooming and they're staying in the bunch, and this is stepping up. And this is really going with the, I just got finished doing the astrology update for the weekend. And this is really going along with it. So I'm really excited to see what the Divine Feminine will do. Let's see here. We're going to pick a card. None of them are jumping out. What does the Divine Feminine have to offer us? What message do they have to offer us? Let's see this one. Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Wonderful. Okay. Now this is interesting because she mentions love and mother tongue. Well, this is a number 6, and that's usually that's the mother number. It's nurturing, it's caring, and that sort of thing. And guys, I want to bring in my new deck. This is the messages from your spirit guide oracle. So this, I really like this deck. I'll do a review on this soon. It shuffles good. Really like these cards. So I'm going to give this another quick shuffle. These read pretty easy. They are oracle cards, just like these. So they read quite easy. Good companion. And let's see what we have here. This one's sticking out to me. The Walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situations. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Very much so about what's going on with this energy. So let's see. First of all, let's pull a planet. Let's see what planet's influencing us. We got Neptune. What zodiac sign? Ah, Libra. Now let's see what number. Number 3. Wonderful, wonderful. So I'm going to get this in a better looking situation here, and I'll be right back for the full reading. Welcome back. That's a little better. We can see them better. So we have the Innovator, and this is the number 6 on here. This is about unconditional love. It's about nurturing the Innovator, and this is about stepping up. Each of us has our own unique qualities and our own potentials that we have. That's why it's really hard to compete with other people, because we're different. We are not like everyone. We are so totally unique with our own individual energetic expression to share with the world. So we can't always compete with people because we're different. We are. Our tastes are different. Our energy is different. And all of this has to be considered when we are looking at what we are going forward to do. And if you listen to my astrology update, this goes into that as well. But this is about, stepping forward and shining your own unique energy, living truthful from your, from your soul, living in that truth of who you are, not just adjusting to fit in, not just, doing or deciding what you like or don't like just to fit in with a crowd. That's not where it's at. You have your own wants, you have your own desires, your own needs. You have a wonderful gift that you need to bring forth in the world, and that is urging you to do so. And Diana, she says to us that, she is the language. She says the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. And this is my mother tongue. Yes, it is. Love. I mean, I understand that everyone's like, oh my gosh, we're going to go to love and harmony and all that. That's not where I'm going. Love and harmony is wonderful. That's a great place to be. And we understand that we live in a world of duality. That is true. But this is saying to change your frequency. Because if you want change, you have to begin within. And yeah, I can say you need to love yourself first, but what does that mean? Well, what does that look like, loving and nurturing yourself? That means taking care of you. That means if something is not feeling off to you, if your intuition is telling you no and your gut is telling you this ain't right, well, then don't do it, right? That's honoring you. Also, healthy boundaries, drawing those boundaries and not letting people take advantage of you as well. Again, it's not going to be in harmony with what you're trying to do. The walrus says, just to remain, just pay attention here. Just be patient. I know it's going to be hard because, walruses are, they're slow. They're like, I think they call them the cows of the sea, but they're very slow moving and whatnot. So it's saying that, pay attention to what's going on. You are asking for signs, you are asking for messages, and you are getting them. You are getting them, but you can't get them if you're not going to pay attention. If you put your head in the sand, you're not going to see. So you have to be conscious. You have to pay attention and be alert to your environment. Now, we have Neptune here. Neptune is about our dreams and our desires. This can also go into illusions. So we do have to be careful with that. But this is about something that you're working on within yourself, I feel. This is something that's being worked on individually. It's more like a change that's happening. We have Libra here that's saying that, and this is important because we are coming up to a Libra full moon. So you will want to stay tuned to my astrology to see how this is going to fall into play. So we have our dreams and we're bringing them into harmony with number 3 is, it's about creation. So for the number 3 in astrology, I'm going to talk about that really quick. I don't talk about the house as much because when I do my charts, they usually change depending on where you are. Now, the 3rd house in astrology, that is our house of communication, okay? So this is how we are self-expression, it's how, as the process that you take to make certain decisions. This is where you find relationships as well, like family relationships. But this is mostly, and it does differ depending on, what zodiac sign is in each house. But, without all of that, this is about communication. And this is about you are learning how to properly communicate what it is that you desire in the world, what you value, and of your self-expression. Now, I want to talk about the number 3 in numerology because it has a bit different meaning. Now, the number 3 in numerology is energy is mutable, and its planet is Jupiter. So Jupiter is expansion. It's going all out there, and it can be exaggerated. Okay, but this is the number of success and a completion number. But for this, it's energetic. This number is a very energetic. It's talented, successful, and it's creative. So for this, 3 is also, again, it brings in communication in numerology. We can see this communication because it's about expression. So this is artistic talent, optimism, and this is creation. So yeah, you are working at creating your own individual niche, so to speak, your own individual talent that you have. So I say to you, love yourself through that process, nurture it. Harmony is needed here. Don't give up on it. Pay attention. I will say this about astrology with Pluto, moving into Aquarius. If your path is not going to go into that higher, if the path that you're taking is not going to take you into a higher, into that leveling up, that step up into a higher energy, then it's not really going to be supported, and you're really going to feel that. So I do see how you are working at bringing those dreams into a reality, and you're creating, and you're working at how to express that. This is very wonderful this weekend, because it's telling you a sign's coming, an option is coming, but you have to make sure that you are going to love yourself through this process. Because if you turn and then become, if you fall prey to the negative ego, where it's like, nothing good happens to me, woe is me kind of concept, if you get into that, this is going to mess this up, because you're working here. Okay? And when you're working on something, you have to keep your intention set. You have to have discipline. You have to have discipline in this process. Okay? Pay attention. And you will see where and which path you need to follow. All right, that is it for the reading for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed that. I will have some astrology updates later. So please make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell, so you will always know when I post. And that way you will be up to date on the new energy influences that are present. You all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and merry part till we merry meet again.